All right, everyone, Supreme Kami over here. So it is Tuesday night again. So welcome back to it, the 6 weeks of limited time fest. So let's see what they can bring us in terms of any surprises. We'll definitely take a look into the banner first. Not really the banner. Just want to quickly take a look at the alteration. Just want to see what kind of bangers we're looking at. Are they even worth summoning? Because like it's been a 6 weeks already, and it's a little bit draining, I must have to say. So let's actually start things off with the event tab and just kind of see what's going on. So we've got a standard banner. Hello? Have they not? They actually have not updated the news yet. Gosh, you kidding me? Well, if that is the case, I'm pretty sure they should drop it sometime soon. But if that is the case, let me actually just kind of go over the banner. Well, I'll just actually walk over to what we would like usually do anyway. So, first things first, let's kind of take a look at the alteration page real quick. You Raven? Oh no! They dare to drop a big scale 7-star. Oh no. Oh no, that's big. Oh, a protag high firepower. Oh no. Spinning pile driver. What on earth is this? Hello? I'm not even gonna take a look at the EX skill. I'm just gonna see if I can pull it, and then yeah. This is not even that amazing to begin with over here. Just from look at it right here. So it is a 7-star to be granted, but in terms of the stat, it's not it's not anything too groundbreaking. Yeah, it's actually it's actually a little bit lower, like in terms of the defensive value. I think it's actually lower than the the Eclipse, and even what you call it, the Kosora. It's kind of interesting though. Not gonna lie, but what is this? Okay, that looks pretty bad actually. Yeah. What are we looking at? Oh gosh, you got we oh no. This right here is in a direct competition with the big scale justice, because the justice legs actually come with a 40% trait, while this one also does. Word tag wise, I must say this one is a lot more better, because this one actually gives you protag while that one does not. I think it gives you close combat and it gives you high firepower and high mobility. I think word tag wise, this one is a little bit more better, because protag, we haven't really gotten anything that is protag centric in a melee build for a long time. So this is definitely a great addition to begin with. But yeah, all right. What about the backpack? Wow. S power. All right. So this is a very generic EX skill, but they did offer above attack right there, which is the last thing they can do. So all right. The stat on this one is actually well distributed, I gotta say, but it's not groundbreaking. The defensive value is actually pretty low if you compare to directly to 6-star. I would say 17 on a spot. It's actually not that good if you do take into the consideration that the Cold Sora actually has some melee defense, if you will. But this one is actually going to be one of those situations where if you want to build like an EX skill or like a generally cooldown reduction build, this can be a part to just kind of look at into, I guess, What about you? Only 5 parts. Okay, so they're doing, what is this one? I just want to see the word tag, protag, huh? So they're doing a double whammy on a melee suit. Okay. Like, look at this one. This is what you expect from a generic melee unit. That's the type of defense you want to be eyeballing to. So because I do get that one is a big scale, so that's why they have to be a little bit more lenient on they want to make it a little bit lower on the stat. So it's kind of understandable. This one, I'm looking at it right now. I think this is more or less like a dual type build, because if you guys do know the Eurasian Gundam as the final battle type, I think what was that guy's name? I forgot the actual pilot's name, but it's basically all the core gears equipped onto one unit to Eurasian Gundam. So yeah, that's why you see EX skill power instead of like gearing toward melee. So yeah. Okay. Huh? Am I seeing this right? 10k shot defense and almost 10k melee defense as well. So what is going on here? But in terms of the overall stat, no, the stat doesn't really carry at all, unfortunately. That is gonna be the unfortunate side. But 75 armor, oh my gosh, that's I don't think we have that high before actually. Extra limited change docking go. All right, I love the name right there already. And ooh, look at those effects, you know. All right, it doesn't look that terrible. So on a melee, huh? Or the EX skills on arm. Okay, I can definitely take that. Okay, we got a Mars armor over here, so no cussing. But this one right here does grant a melee attack. So this is definitely something you guys can take a look into and say, yeah, this is definitely good defense. My gosh, it's almost breaking 10k again. But you know the word tag on this one is kind of yikey. Having for computer is like a kind of like a what? What about this one? Okay, double melee. So all right, so this right here literally confirms to say it's gonna be another melee centric unit. And if you guys have to ask me right now, just gonna say this right now, which one is the better unit of the bunch? I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. I feel like the big scale in long term is going to be a lot more better. And I feel like the word tag on this one is slightly a little bit more advantageous if you even having transformer won't be a bad thing either. You know, you are still getting a 5% melee attack. So I personally feel like the big scale in the long term is gonna perform a lot more better because of their, you know, just they're not their, what is it, the 20% non-conditional, you know, what is the sub slot, that is always gonna be clutch actually. So yeah, so I think, you know, the enhanced double status is definitely a top pick for this week. But if you guys don't want to summon on it, totally fine. I think, you know, don't being a melee unit is, you can say it's kind of good. You know, like one thing, they're both protag centric. That is something you kind of keep that in mind because like recently we have not. Like in terms of Cold Sora, it's not a melee centric unit. You know, Eclipse is not a melee centric unit. So you hardly find any good parts nowadays that have protag. So I kind of value them in that perspective. So let's actually go over to the mission. I just want to see have they added anything else, or I just want to see if the events, the news is updated. So yeah, but you know, having a melee, having a protag definitely makes things a lot more easier when just building around units. So I would, all right, so yeah, this week we have a treasure mission week. So there's just gonna be so many items that we won't be able to get from the normal week events, so, or the achievements. So kind of keep that in mind. So I believe this week we also do have one unit that is getting revived. That should be the Tyrian Tausi, which we'll kind of go over in a bit. So I just want to see. Okay, so they have finally updated. So let me just quickly go over. So we got some January hard chips on sale. Okay, we got the window for this week. So this is actually the Neo version of it. So that's the commander type of you. Well, I wonder if they're gonna pack commander attack, or yeah, commander attack for this unit. I feel like they would. So from the treasure coin, we will be able to get the Tyrian Tausi. It does also come with alteration. So I think Tyrian Tausi in terms of the EXQ is actually quite powerful. So because like back in the good old days when we are talking about the Inferno mission, that was one of the most effective EXQ to be using, because like back then there was just not a lot of good options. So that's why that unit was pretty good. So we have a, what is this over here? So we have a Gundam build direct exclusive parts step-up capsule available. I'm just gonna tell you guys that this banner is actually not going to be that good. I don't think, we can definitely check if the part is actually comes with alteration. But are they actually offering L badges? I think they are. Yeah, they're actually offering L badges. And then from the set, I can just kind of tell you guys that we can like, since we do have the, what is it, the New Year pickup tickets. If you guys do truly want a few unit from this bunch over here, there's only going to be two choices that I can recommend. It's actually going to be the GN Ultron head, and then the love Phantom, what you can call it, the one of the melee weapon, the love, is this what is it, the double saber one, or the double saber category one? That one is also going to be good. In terms of EX skill wise, I feel like the double sky, higher than the sky backpack is still a top runner for just that can be used in a lot of situations. And then in terms of the H2 Magnum backpack, I think that is well deserving candidate for EX skill as well. So yeah, but other than that, You guys can definitely pick those up with your, the New Year's ticket if you guys have not exchanged anything yet. I feel like summoning on that banner is not going to be the best choice ever. So we got the winner for this week. So how many parts do we have actually? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 parts is gonna be a lot for this week. So yeah, be prepared to spend a lot of resources. So yeah. We got some builder training marks for login bonuses over here for a 7th straight period. And we got the Gundam Fest for this week. We just kind of went over that already, so I'm not going to talk too much about that right now. Definitely going to be doing my normal summon for this week. I'm not even sure what banner to summon on, to be honest, and I'm just gonna go in with like pretty calm-minded, mindset. I'm not really expecting anything because like if I want to expect to get the full set, I'm literally gonna get shafted. So I'm just gonna walk in pretty calm, pretty relaxed if you will, not really expecting to get much of the parts, So let's see what we have. So move for alteration. So we just kind of talked about that. We are getting the tier and towers right there for the alteration. Definitely gonna do a side review for that one as well. And then the second half of the battle circuit is actually live right now, so that is gonna be pretty much it. So now we can just kind of go over to the shop and just kind of see what else they have draw for us over here. Okay, for exchange we can see that. All right, I just want to quickly take a look at what we have for this week. 8 parts, and it looks like that we should be getting a lot of fun EX skills, so that is definitely something I'm excited for. The chest, got the backpack as well, the shield, so I'm pretty sure they should be in some ways maybe some good magazine type or just maybe like a generally used EX skill. So obviously just for some items to pick up, definitely pick up the treasure token so you guys can get some free ones right there, and definitely trying to target this one, the awakening circuit, trying to get that if you can, obviously. So other than that, always pick these up. These are definitely going to be some resources that you obviously need. And then what do we have for W awakening circuits? High Mo, we got high 5 power, support type, gem type, and for base. Definitely all really good one to get. So I think the main priority is definitely going to secure yourself, these first. Just upgrading your parts to 7 stars is definitely the tool you will need. Next followed by, I will have to say these two are very limited in terms of how to get them, so I would suggest get these two first. I think those are probably the most important one, and then followed by these over here. Your gear upgrade, material always needed. So next thing to just kind of go over is maybe the event or the achievement. Just want to quickly see what we have. So yeah, but this week we definitely do have a bunch in terms of not looking at the summonable side, but in terms of the tier and Towsy, I think it can make a pretty good alteration for sure. So in terms of the event, let's see what we have. So event, we have the Neo version of the Wingdom right there. So okay, so yeah, this week around they're not dropping like the traditional event points reward because we have the treasure mission for this week. So yeah, other than that, that is gonna be pretty much it. So the last thing to actually go over, let me go back to the alteration page and then take a look. Why is it empty here? I don't know what's going on. Maybe even click on that. So it's there in Towsy, but they are not labeling anything. So yeah, there's gonna be another glitch obviously right now at the current stage, so you can't really alterate it right now. So I'm pretty sure they should announce a bug has been detected, and then we are gonna be sorry for the inconvenience. I don't know if they're gonna actually drop any compensation for that, but definitely look out for the event or just the notice tab, and they should announce something real soon in terms of addressing this kind of bug right there. But other than that, that is going to be pretty much it. Do let me know how do you guys feel about those two new units, the European Gundam final battle type, as well as the enhanced double Zeta. So with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it. What we can just kind of dig up at the current state, and then definitely going to be doing my summoning, and then I don't know, like I'm just gonna hop in and just kind of roll, and then get what I can get. I'm not really gonna expect too much out of that, but you guys do know that in terms of my melee build, I have not invested anything into it yet. So if I did pull a lot of melee parts for this week, I would definitely take you guys on to just starting my journey to a 7-star melee build. So yeah, with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it, and I'll catch you guys all on the next one.